リバーノックスです。気づいたらお金がたくさんあったので新しい銃を買いました。いつも通り一番高いやつ。それでは新しい銃を持って、一狩り行こうぜ。前回の息子のティモシーから謎々を解くと約束してしまったので、今回はこちらを進めていこうと思います。見つけるの大変そうだなと思っていたら、地図にハイライトされていました。今はちょうどストーリーが進んでいく時なので会話が多くなっています。ちなみに今回もほとんど会話がメインになります。新しい銃を手に入れたので試してみたいところですが、今回一発も撃ちません。最初の謎を解いて次の場所が書かれた地図を手に入れました。電車にひかれてしまった動物ということでしょうか。
You were right, April. Timothy is a lot to handle. This kid is completely...
Completely what?
Sorry. You're probably trying to reach someone else.
I don't think so, River. I'm trying to reach you.
Noah.
Now I've heard some rumors that you're so bored, you've ended up taking up a child scavenger hunt. How desperate are you?
I'm sorry. I know you're only trying to get him out of the stand. I only solved the first part, though. I'll stop right away.
ここの字幕がバグか何かで英語のままになってるので機械翻訳をかけたテロップを置いておきます。機械翻訳なので大体こんな感じということで許してね。
Noah, I apologize. Alright, I don't want to ruin any plans you had for Timothy, alright? So just... Don't be like this.
I'm not joking. You started this, and now you're gonna finish it.
No, I don't. Alright, I have to take care of my grandfather's business. I don't have time for this.
You and your grandfather are on such a high horse you don't even see the ground. You think you're so much better than me?
I don't think I follow.
I offered to take care of your grandfather's business and he refused. Now you're here?
Noah, I've seen the traps. Have you lost your mind? I would be absolutely shocked if my grandfather hadn't refused the offer.
I use traps, so what? It hurts the animal, so what? We both kill them anyways.
What? Causing unnecessary pain to the animal is something completely different.
How is it different from when you place a wrong shot? You just let it bleed out alone because it's too hard to track down.
If I ever place such a shot, I always track the animal so that I can end its suffering.
Yeah, sure. You can lie to yourself, but not to me. Just shut up and solve the riddle. Then you'll see that you and I are not that different afterwards.
I told you, I'm not doing it.
You should. Do you remember the mystery basement in your grandfather's lodge? I have the key. I'll give it to you if you solve the riddles. And then you can preach about hunting to me.
How did you get that key?
Let's just say I was trying to steal clients from your grandfather, but I ended up with something more interesting.
What the hell, Noah?
Just solve the riddle.
So now you're not just a poacher, huh? You're also a thief. Noah! Hey! What have I gotten into?
結局次の問題も解きに行かないとダメそうですね。マップにハイライトされるので迷うことなくたどり着けそうです。線路の行き止まりまでやってきましたね。絶対にここにありそうな気配がプンプンします。
You may think you're River Almighty, but I am safe when I stand here as I smile brightly. Because what may seem like heavy rain is just gravity to the sane.
Are you getting nostalgic?
So you found the photo. Hardly nostalgic. It was one of the worst days of my life.
Kids break bones. It wasn't that horrible.
I don't care for broken bones. But being there alone for a few hours, screaming for help, relying on my sister and friend to come looking for me, but you never came.
I'm sorry, Noah. I was just a kid.
I know. I just want to remind you that your actions have consequences. And speaking of consequences, aren't you afraid of the disease? The fact that you're selling bad meat to restaurants?
You know the meat I sell gets government inspection.
But are they testing it thoroughly, even for this new disease?
The disease hasn't been confirmed by any medical resources yet. I'll worry when it becomes real.
Whatever helps you sleep at night.
When did he become such a jerk?
絵に全部答えが書いてあるので、文字の方は何でも良いですよね。 滝が見える絶景の端に箱が置いてありました。遠くからでも確認できますね。いちいち箱を仕込みに来たノア君が可愛く思えてきました。
It's Cinnamon Sky. She is real. I have to tell Timothy.
うお、びっくりした。急にリアルな写真が出てきましたがこれは誰でしょう。呪いの手紙みたいな内容で少し恐怖を感じてしまいます。
What is this supposed to mean, Noah?
Solve the last riddle. I honestly wasn't expecting you to, but congratulations.
What does my mother have to do with this?
What do you know about her?
Not much. You know neither my grandfather nor father speak of her.
That'll change here pretty quick.
Let's just stop this stupid game.
But you already finished it. Expect the key in your mailbox. Let me know what you think about me afterwards.
これで郵便物が届くとのこと。見てみたらノアの郵便物より先におじいちゃんからお手紙が届いていました。
Not really. But I do imagine myself next to you in the valley. And it helps me get through some of the harder days here. I am getting better, though. Maybe in a week or two I'll be able to return back. In this comic story, I decided to draw the day that changed everything when you stopped visiting. I haven't witnessed it firsthand, but I've heard of it from many points of view, and this is how I think it went down. We've never really talked
また
about
漫画の新作の
it,
よ
and
う
I
です。
feel like we should.
今回は少し堅苦しい内容になるのでしょうか。それでは見ていきましょう。
People sometimes ask me, what went wrong with Noah? But I don't believe people can go wrong. We change, grow up with pain, some with more pain than they can handle.
Help! River! April!
And that can fester and become something darker and more dangerous.
What are you doing?
None of your concern.
I don't know what you're trying to prove, but you won't shoot shit at night. Besides the fact you can't shoot, don't have a hunting tag, and this is definitely not a legal hunting hour.
You snitch on me to Dad, and I'll never talk to you again.
At that moment, they both knew something huge would happen that night. They just didn't know exactly what. After passing several cold hours, Noah finally sees his chance. And in that moment, his desire to prove himself reached its terrible peak.
Yes!
It's going to be okay. I'm calling for help. Please, I need immediate assistance. Sorry he hurt you.
Little did Noah know how many consequences this would trigger, like his father blaming the wrong person and reaching out to Richard.
Already that your father-in-law acts like a glorified ranger and involves your son in hunting, but his bragging has now caused my Noah to...
Wait!
Involves River with what?
And now the secret about hunting that was kept for 8 years was revealed.
I had one condition, one for my son staying here. Absolutely no hunting!
I'm an adult. I can make my own decisions.
I'll call you an adult when you pay your own rent and taxes. While you live under my roof, you will listen to me!
What seemed like a terrible ending
Your phone magically erased all the contacts again?
River. Nurse Ellen was helping me with it, but she said she doesn't know how these old-fashioned phones work.
was just a very long pause.
エイプリルがお話ししてくれるみたいですね。
River, I have bad news and good news.
What? Popster died?
Oh, no. He's safe. His owner already picked him up. I almost contemplated giving him the walkie-talkie as a parting gift.
Ah, but then you'd miss the sound of my beautiful voice.
In your dreams. Only Pupster likes your voice. What a weirdo.
I'll pretend like I didn't hear that. All right, hit me with the good news.
I have all the test results. All the animals are negative. There's no weird virus spreading.
Oh, that's great. Okay, now on with the bad news.
Noah finally contacted me. He congratulated me on the test results, which I already let circulate, and he sent me some coordinates.
And?
I don't know, River. I have a bad feeling about this location.
Just send it to me. I'll check it out.
Thanks. Please be careful.
I always am.
疫病は何もなかったようで一安心です。指定された座標に来てみると、何やら捨てられたカバンがありました。
April. By the time you read this, you already know the disease was a hoax. Well done, Sherlock. What you don't know is that I started it. That's right. Close your mouth, please. You decided to side with that old Wallace instead of your brother. I need money just like everyone else, but how am I supposed to earn a steady income when that miserable old geezer is hogging all the contacts? He clearly is not healthy enough to continue, but instead of asking me for help or giving me his business, he collapses, ends up in the hospital, and calls his useless grandson. So what do? You just take River's side like you always do. I've ruined this area's reputation for a while, so what? I'm happy knowing Wallace lost some income too. Don't ever contact me or my son again. You're good for nothing, brother.
ノアの恨みがすごいですね。こいつが疫病のデマを作って広めたのか許さん。カバンの中にも不穏な紙がたくさん入っているようです。クオリティが低すぎて笑ってしまいますが、それなりに効果のありそうなチラシです。
You there, April?
Yeah, what did you find? A message written in blood to leave him alone? Wait, really?
Well, it wasn't written in blood, but he admitted that he spread the hoax to ruin my grandfather's business. And he kind of doesn't want you to contact him again. Ever again. April, are you okay? April? Are you crying?
Hell no. That idiot won't get rid of me, ever. He's my stupid brother, and that will never change. Seems like I have to handle this in person.
So you're coming here? April?
さてエイプリルに報告したので、きっと兄弟問題は何とかしてくれるでしょう。こっちはティモシーに狐に出会えたことを報告しに行きます。
So you found the secret treasure?
Not really. After a while, your father contacted me and he changed some of the riddles for me. I think he was just making fun of me by wasting my time.
Oh, you're useless.
Well, if you're so smart, then why don't you solve it yourself?
I have better stuff to do.
Yeah, sure. And by doing better stuff, you missed seeing Cinnamon Sky.
What? You saw her?
That's right.
Where?
At the Wild Bluff Bridge. Do you want to track her with me?
No.
Because, tracking her on your own could be pretty dangerous.
I am staying here. Now leave.
Okay. Sheesh. I hope he'll at least call his father.
それでは今回はこの辺で終了。よろしければ、高評価チャンネル登録よろしくお願いいたします。ご視聴ありがとうございました。